Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Imperial Luxury. Today we're diving into the ultimate showdown of Iran's weapons. Ever wondered what Iran's military game plan looks like? Iran bases its defense strategy on three main ideas: a massive stash of ballistic missiles, unconventional naval tactics, particularly in the Strait of Hormuz, and partnerships with non-state militant groups. These areas are the core of Iran's approach, but there are 5 key capabilities that are super important in bringing this strategy to life. Keep watching to discover the best missiles and how they play a major role in shaping Iran's defense stance. Let's get into it. Missile of the Sejal, Iran's powerful arsenal. Iran's vast stockpile of ballistic missiles forms the backbone of its military doctrine. While the Shahab missile family, with designs borrowed from North Korea, tends to get the spotlight, there's another series that stands out as the most featured, the Sejal. The Sejal 1 and its successor, the Sejal 2, are two-stage, medium-range surface-to-surface ballistic missiles that have a real edge in Iran's arsenal. The Sejal 1 made its debut in 2008 and is known for its solid fuel propulsion, which allows for faster launch times and better mobility. According to former U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert Gates, this missile can cover 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers and carry up to 750 kilograms of payload. This range allows the missile to reach places like Israel and even parts of southern Europe, stirring concerns about its potential to carry a nuclear warhead. The Sejal 2 entered testing in 2009 and is likely still undergoing development. Its range is comparable to the Sejal 1, but it can carry heavier warheads, up to 1,000 kilograms over a distance of 2,000 kilometers. The real game-changer with the Sejal 2 is its improved precision. While past Iranian ballistic missiles have been criticized for their lack of accuracy, the Sejal 2 steps up its game with a new navigation system and advanced sensors. These Sejal missiles bring a new level of capability to Iran's defense strategy, showcasing how the country continues to evolve its military prowess. Ghadir-class submarines, Iran's subtle threat. Iran's potential to disrupt oil shipments in the Strait of Hormuz is one of its most significant deterrent threats. This critical waterway sees around 20% of the world's oil supplies pass through on their way to market, making it a strategic choke point. In fact, since 1976, estimates suggest the United States has spent about $8 trillion safeguarding the strait. If Iran were to block the Strait of Hormuz, access to submarines would be a powerful asset. The Institute for the Study of War, the ISW, highlights the danger these submarines pose in the confined shallow waters of the Arabian Gulf. In these limited sea lines of communication, both commercial and military ships follow predictable routes, making them prime targets for submarines. Among Iran's various submarine types, its growing fleet of Ghadir-class midget submarines stands out. Based on North Korea's Yugo and Sango-class submarines, the Ghadir class has a tonnage of 150 tons and can be particularly lethal in any conflict. Their small size and unique acoustic signature make them hard to detect and track. Reports suggest each sub is equipped with 2 533mm torpedo tubes, can lay mines, and even transport and deploy special forces into enemy territory. Quality may not be the priority for Iran, but quantity certainly is. Although Iran has just a few other types of submarines, it boasts at least 20 Ghadir-class subs. Their strategy with these subs emphasizes patience and stealth. As Chris Harmer, an Iran military expert at the International Security Council, noted in 2013, the quietest submarine is one resting on a sandy seabed. Iran could use Ghadir-class subs in this way, deploying them, sinking them to the bottom of the shallow Persian Gulf, and waiting for targets to approach. Khalij-e-Fars, Iran's carrier killer. Iran's asymmetrical naval capabilities include several key components, one of which is the Khalij-e-Fars anti-ship ballistic missile. Known as the Persian Gulf missile, this ASBM is a solid-fuel supersonic weapon with a range of 300 kilometers while carrying a payload of 650 kilograms. Its reputation as a carrier killer comes from its ability to target large naval vessels, including aircraft carriers. The Khalij-e-Fars missile follows a unique trajectory after launch. It rises vertically, reaches supersonic speeds, and then hones in on its target with a sophisticated guidance system. This is unlike most other missiles, which travel at subsonic speeds in cruise mode. First tested in 2011, the missile has undergone continuous testing since then. In a test conducted in July of 2012, Iran claimed it hit a moving vessel with a precision rate of 30 meters, which was later refined to 8.5 meters according to Brigadier General Amir al-Halizadah. Despite these claims, international experts remain skeptical about the missile's exact performance specifications. Iran's intentions with the carrier killer are clear. The missile is designed to destroy targets and hostile forces at sea. Deputy Minister of Defense General Mahid Bokai noted that after the missile's initial test, the U.S. naval fleets retreated in the Persian Gulf. These developments emphasize Iran's focus on enhancing its naval strength and deterrent strategy. Hezbollah, Iran's biggest missile. In the early 1980s, Iran made a strategic decision to send officials from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to Lebanon to support resistance against Israel's occupation. This move, although bold at the time due to the international challenges Iran faced in its conflict with Iraq, proved to be a long-term success. The resulting alliance with Hezbollah has become one of Iran's most valuable assets. Hezbollah has demonstrated its adaptability and effectiveness as a weapon of war for Iran on multiple occasions. It has been used by Iran to execute traditional terrorist operations, such as the 1994 bombing of a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires, which left 85 dead and many other injured. Iran values Hezbollah for its ability to carry out operations far beyond Tehran's reach. For example, while Iranian Quds forces struggled with attacks outside the Middle East, Hezbollah successfully targeted Israeli tourists in Bulgaria after other Iranian attempts failed. More recently, Iran has leveraged Hezbollah for activities beyond traditional terrorism. In the wake of the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003, Hezbollah helped train Shia militant groups in Iraq. Accusations also suggest Hezbollah has provided training to Houthi rebels in Yemen, who have taken control of most of Sana'a in recent years. Furthermore, since 2011, Hezbollah has played a crucial role in supporting Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria, further extending Iran's influence in the region. Iran's hypersonic missile development, a bold claim. Iran recently showed its hypersonic ballistic missile, known as the Fatah, and it's making big waves. Iran claims this missile can reach Israel in just 7 minutes, which has caught the attention of the West and Israel, especially with its ability to cut through advanced defense systems. Hypersonic missiles fly at speeds of Mach 5 times the speed of sound, and this means they can travel around 6,174 kilometers per hour, or about 308,036 miles per hour. While other ballistic missiles can reach these speeds, what's different about the hypersonic ones is their unpredictable flight path. This makes them trickier for radar to track and tougher for defense systems to stop. Iran's not alone in exploring this high-speed tech. Other countries see it as a game-changer in terms of military power. But hypersonic weapons come with their own set of challenges. The missile's rapid speed and high temperature it creates in the atmosphere can disrupt radio communications and navigation. Russia and China have both displayed hypersonic weapons before, with Russia even reportedly testing them in combat. The U.S. has been testing its own hypersonic missiles, though it may not be quite as far ahead in this race as its competitors. Iran's claim about the Fatah hypersonic missile is stirring up concerns and adding a new layer of complexity to the ongoing tensions in the region. The Kharamasar missile, Iran's medium-range heavy hitter. Iran's Kharamasar missile is a liquid-fueled, medium-range ballistic missile that has garnered attention since its first test launch in January of 2017. It debuted publicly during a military parade in Tehran later that year. The missile is reportedly an evolution of North Korea's Musudan missile, and its range is said to be around 2,000 kilometers. In 2019, Iran introduced a variant of the Kharamasar missile with a more compact re-entry vehicle that can travel up to 3,000 kilometers. This missile measures about 13 meters in length, with a body diameter of 1.5 to 2 meters, and it weighs between 13,000 and 26,000 kilograms at launch. Iranian officials claim the Kharamasar missile can carry multiple warheads weighing up to 1,800 kilograms, though the missile's range might be greater than stated, possibly reaching 2,500 kilometers. The multiple warheads description could refer to submunitions warheads instead of the more advanced MIRV technology. The Kormasar is likely a two-stage missile and is said to have radar evading and terminal guiding capabilities. However, its accuracy may be questionable if it relies on an older inertial navigation system. This could result in a circle error probability of roughly 1,500 meters. Overall, the Kormasar missile represents an important part of Iran's missile program and strategic capabilities. It showcases Iran's ongoing efforts to advance its missile technology, drawing global attention and concern. As we've seen, Iran has built up a massive and varied missile arsenal, making it a key player in the Middle East. With their investment in precision and power, these weapons have become a major tool for Iran's influence and a real challenge for the U.S. and its allies in the region. If you found you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Imperial Luxury for more deep dives into the world of defense and security. Be sure to check out these videos on screen for more luxurious content and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.